Welcome to a new series I'm doing called Makeup Occasions, where I show you guys the different makeup looks I would do for different occasions. For this occasion, I'm going to show you guys what makeup look I would do for a first date. On a first date, you really want to make a good first impression, so you don't want to wear too less of makeup to where it shows you don't really care, and you also don't want to wear too much makeup to where it shows that you're trying too hard. If you're anything like me, you get super nervous on first dates, so I'm going to go in with the One Size Secure It the Sweat Primer to make sure that my makeup stays on and nothing sweats off. Now for foundation, I don't want to go in with anything too full coverage to where it becomes cakey, so I'm going to go in with this Haus Labs foundation. This is more medium coverage and it makes my skin looking so beautiful. I love using brushes to get a seamless application, but I don't think I've ever told you guys about me and my boyfriend's first date, so I'm going to give you guys a little insight on that. Gonna lightly sculpt my face with a Mario bronzing stick, but when he picked me up for our first date, we were going bowling and then we went to dinner and it was like the best first date ever, but the first impression was not great. Before he could even say hello, he goes, "Wow, pictures do not do you justice." Like, what does that mean? Really want to reel him in with the sweet little baby pink cheek, so I'm going to use Bliss by Rare Beauty. But like when he said that, it took me off guard because I was like, what the heck does that mean? But I was like, excuse me. And he was like, oh my gosh, like, was that actually rude? Like, he meant it in a nice way, saying like I look so much prettier in person, but I was like, that kind of came off a little rude. Besides that, the date was amazing. It was my favorite date I've ever had, and you know, we're still together, so I guess he did something right. On first dates, you really want to look alive and into the conversation, so I'm going to go in with this bright shade by Makeup by Mario, and it's also self-setting and fuller coverage, so I think that is going to be very pretty on a first date. And to get the most out of the product, I'm going to use a brush to blend this out so it can be a little more full coverage. To ensure your makeup stays on all evening after all the cream products, I like to use a little bit of setting spray. This video is getting really long, so head to part 2 for the rest.